All right, so like I was saying, today we're going to be looking at Power BI. And I mentioned that Power BI, we have three types. One is Power BI Desktop. Two is Power BI as a service. That's one you call software as a service. Okay? That's SaaS. And then the last one is Mobile Power BI. Let's start with the first one. The first one, Power BI Desktop, that's the one we just downloaded and we are using. It's the free version of Power BI. That's the one you have and I also have. All right. Now, one good thing about Power BI is that they bring up new versions every month. Now, it doesn't mean that they do something very fantastic. They may just add one more feature or a few features to the previous one, just to upgrade it more like, and then is a new version. So they do that every single month. Okay. Then aside Power BI Desktop, you have another one which is called Power BI as a Service. That one is a paid version of Power BI. It's a paid version. Okay. That means you pay for it either monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly, or anyhow you want, but you have to pay for it. Now, the advantage the second one has over the first one is that for the second one, which is Power BI as a Service, when you're done with your report and you want to send to someone, okay, all you need to do is to send the person the link of the report because it's stored in the cloud. It's more like a cloud computing thing. Once you send the link to
Okay.
the person doesn't even need to have Power BI in his system to view your report. The person has to just click on the link, and then, of course, it opens up on the person's system. Of course, it runs on data. It runs on data. You need to have your data on. So that's a good
Okay.
advantage this one has over the first one, which is Power BI Desktop. But then for the first one, which is desktop, you can do your work and then save it on your system locally. It can be stored on your system. You know. Then the last one is mobile Power BI or Power BI mobile, which is the one you can have on your phone. You understand? That's the one you can have on your phone. Or just probably you just need to view a report and you don't have a laptop, you can use your phone, and then view it. So these are the three types of Power BI that we have. I'll take them again. Power BI Desktop, which is the one we have. Power BI as a service. And finally, mobile Power BI. I believe that's clear.
Yes.
All right. So in Power BI, there's a process that we call ETL. That's what Power BI uses. So you can say Power BI works with a process called ETL or a procedure called ETL. E stands for extract, T stands for transform, and then L stands for load. So what that means is you extract your data from a particular source, you transform it, and then you load it back to Power BI and then start doing your work. Now, ordinarily when
So
you
you
open,
said it stands for
sorry,
what, sir?
E stands for extract, T is transform,
Okay.
then L is load. All right. So that means when you open your Power BI application, you extract the data from a source. It could be from Microsoft Excel. It could be from an SQL server, just as you can see here. It could be from Excel, from an SQL server. It could be from anywhere. All right. So when you extract the data, you now transform it. Transformation simply means data cleansing. All right. So in Excel, we say data cleansing, while in Power BI, we say data transformation, but it's one and same thing. Do you understand? Okay. Now, after the transformation, you now load it back to Power BI. Now, at the point of transformation, you transform your data in a place you call Power Query Editor. That's where you transform your data. You do your data cleansing. Once you're done cleaning, you now load it back to Power BI and then start doing your analysis. That's why we say it is an ETL process. You extract, you transform, you now load back to Power BI and then do your visualization. I hope you understand. I hope it's clear.
No.
I should take it again.
Yes, you said you transfer your data first to for loading it.
No, you extract from a particular source and then you transform.
Okay.
After transformation, you now load it back to Power BI and then do your visualization. I believe it's clear now.
Mm.
Okay. So let us open our Power BI and then look at the environment. Now, to open the Power BI, you click on this blank report. Then it opens your Power Query Editor for you. So this is your Power Query Editor where you do your data transformation. So please click up on that blank space or blank report rather, and then you get to this point. Once you're here, you let me know so you can continue.
I have to, if I remove this, my recording will stop. Should I? Okay, no worries. Let me, I'll still record it again.
Well, I'm recording already, so don't worry. I promise you, I won't lose today's data. I won't lose the video louder. I promise you, I won't lose
Okay.
it. Then I will just do what you said. Once I'm done with the class, I will share it on my YouTube channel first. Then we can I'll still try and see if I can split it and then share on the group so that others can also watch. And of course, I'll share my YouTube channel link on the group chat too. Okay. All right. So let's continue. Are you in your Power Query editor now?
Yeah, I've opened it.
Good. Now let us look at the Power BI environment. Now, one thing that stands out for Power BI is that it looks a bit like your Excel sheet also. As you can see, on top here, you can also see
Yes.
your tab ribbons. You can see your tab ribbons on top here. You can see file, home, insert, modeling, view, and all the rest of them, just like we have in Excel. Then when you come down, you also see the groups. For instance, in your home tab ribbon, you have clipboard, data, queries, insert, and the rest of them. Of course, you also have the commands in between. All right. Then this white background you're seeing here, where my mouse is hovering over, it is called the report canvas. The report canvas, that's where you do all your work. So everything you do as you are visualizing, everything will be on that report canvas. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Then at the top left corner, you can see these four different icons. These four different icons. The first one is called the report view. Now the report view, because when you start bringing your visuals, they always look a bit small. As you can see, the page, okay, before I continue, Power BI works in pages, all right? So this is page one. You can insert another page by clicking on this plus sign here. It gives you page two and the rest of them, just like we have in Excel too. The Excel works with worksheets. Now, this page looks a bit
Mm.
small. So by the time you bring in your visuals, it looks tiny. So to open it up or to make it big so that you can take a closer look, you click on the report view. Meanwhile, these four buttons are called the view selector. This is called view selector. Okay. The first one is your report view,
Okay.
which I already explained. Use it to view your visual to make it big so they can view it. And the second one is your table view. Your table view will return your report in a tabular form. It will show you how it looks in a table, all right? Then the next one is called your model view. And of course, the last one is called your DAX query view. Now, your DAX, like we said earlier, have I mentioned DAX? Have I told you what DAX is? I don't think I have. We've not mentioned
No.
DAX. We didn't mention DAX in Excel. It's not in Excel. And so DAX simply means data analytics expressions. Data analytics expressions. And DAX is used to do calculations in Power BI. That is also in Tableau. You also see that in Tableau. So it's used to calculate your measures, your columns, and your tables also. That's what you use DAX to do. By the time we start to apply that, you will understand it better. Okay? All right. Then if you come to the top right corner, you see all these are called panes, P-A-N-E. They're all panes. The first one you see is your data pane. This is your data pane. Now, your data pane is where the data you load into Power BI or into your Power Query, that's where it's going to stay. All right? So by the time you extract your data, it comes to stay in a place like this. Okay? And then the name will be there and everything. Then this is your visualization pane, which has all the visuals in Power BI. Just like we have the pivot tables in your Microsoft Excel. For Power BI, it's called the visualization pane. And the good thing is that if you hover your mouse on any of the visual, it tells you the name. This one is called the stack bar chart. The next one is the start column chart. The next one is the clustered bar chart and the rest of them. You also have your pie charts, your donut charts, and the rest of them. As you can see, for Power BI, you have more visuals, unlike what we have in your Excel. I'm sure you'll agree with me. Or what do you think?
Yes, yes, sir. When dealing with pivot table, it doesn't just feel
Yeah, just very few.
with
Yeah,
visualization can
this
be.
one has more. All right. Then you also have your filters pane. This is what you use for filtering. All right. And then here is
Mhm.
your format pane used for formatting. Okay. So that is the Microsoft Power BI environment for you. That's how it looks. Okay. All right. So let us extract our data. Remember, that's the first thing to do to extract your data. Now, to extract your data, there are two ways of doing that. You can click from here. You can click directly on import data from Excel, or you click here, or you click get data. Now, when you click your get data drop-down arrow, it gives you options where to extract your data from. Like I mentioned earlier, it could be from your Excel worksheet. It could be from anywhere. It could be from SQL Server or CSV, which is also called text message. It could be from any source. But since the data we have is in Excel, so let's select Excel workbook. And when you do that, it takes you to where you can import or where you can extract your data from. You can now choose your data and then you say open. So I think this is the one. Where did I keep? Okay, I think I kept it in the desktop. B. Let's see where I saved it. Okay, I think it's in desktop. Let me be sure. Please, Marian, as I'm loading my data, please also load yours, okay? I hope you are still together.
Oh, sure, sure, sir.
Sorry, what did you say?
Yes, sir.
I
Sure.
didn't I didn't
Yes,
hear you.
sir.
Okay, 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 okay. All right, I get that. Okay, so let me go to my desktop and then look for financials. Yeah, this is it. Once you click on open, it takes a little time. This is still loading. Now it has loaded. Now look at the data here. See the name, financials. And there's also another data here that I loaded sometime not long ago. Now, once you load, it takes you to this navigation place where you see navigation, and of course, it shows you the data you have loaded. So have you gotten to this point?
No, 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 I'm not saying it. I'm saving the
Okay, you're saving the
data
data.
first.
Okay, 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 that's okay. Once you get to this point, please let me know.
The one here is the financial.
Yes. It's the
The
same
one
one.
you sent to me is not
Yeah. Which one did I send to you?
PowerBi sales and analytics.
Okay, okay. So sorry. Sorry. Okay, let's load that one. Let's load that one. So let me close this. Um yeah, the one I wanted us to work with, I didn't see that one again. Maybe I deleted the data, not sure. Okay, let me just save this one in my desktop. Then we can continue. So have you loaded yours?
Hmm.
Okay,
I
so
just did open
you've gotten to navigation, right?
navigating. Started navigating.
Is it navigate or navigation? Which one is it? Let's
It's
see.
still connecting.
It takes a bit of time. It takes a bit of time. So give it time. I'm sure it will connect and then it will show you the data.
Okay,
Power
showing me
BI
navigate.
analysis. Okay. Okay. Let's wait a while for my own to load. See all the plenty data that I've loaded in this my Power BI. Hey, Jehovah. Which one is it? Which one is it now? Eh? Okay. Well, the good thing about Power BI is once you check on that box after the table, it shows you a kind of a
Mm.
preview of the data somewhere here. I don't think that's it. Let me check the other one. Let me be sure. I need to be sure of what I'm uploading. This one has names. Dennis, whatever. Okay, I think this is it. This is it. All right. So you check, like I said, you check that box before the table and then the table name, and you click on transform data.
To check on the people,
No, not the name. There's a box there. You check the box.
all of them.
How many do you have? You should have just one there. Or do you have more than one?
I'm seeing on people's product sale, data, and others. Should I check everything?
No, you check just one. Check just one. You check just one. But
The
it
sales.
shouldn't
I'm seeing sales.
see service. See, let's use this financial. Did I send you this financials? I don't think I did. Let me send you this financials data so that I work on financials. Now that data has just it has just three columns. You understand? If I'm not mistaken, yeah, okay. It has more than three. Why is it showing just three? One, two, three, four, five, six. Why is it showing just three?
Because
It's
it's
showing just
using
three.
the name. Yeah.
Let's use financials. Let's use financials. Let me show you this financials. So I work on financials. Okay. Financial data samples where the DAO. I think it's in download. Oh, yeah.
It's dead. You don't go far.
What did he say?
So you're going far. You're going far now.
Okay,
So
okay,
it's
I've
off.
seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. Okay, so let's work with that. Okay, let me close my Power BI and open it again. Don't save. So let's start afresh. Power BI. Downloaded yours, right?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So you click on blank reports, and then you get your data from Excel workbook, and then look for financial sample, and then you open. Okay. So when you get here, please let me know.